Tire and Service, Smith Metals and Dock Sales, Clayton Homes, Tennessee Gas, Charlie's Pizza, Eagle Tire Pros, Hanging by a Thread, CNC Concrete, and by Bird Screen Printing. Now for tonight's broadcast of Jacksboro Eagle football, here's the voice of the Eagles, Clayton Carroll.
Clayton Carroll with WLAF, joined now by head coach of the Jacksboro Eagles, Cody Parker. First off, Coach, thank you for your time today for this interview.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for covering us.
Absolutely. It's our pleasure. So the season starts at Cherokee, first game on the road, a team that you are familiar with, faced off in the state tournament last year. They got you 36-18. So how does it feel to start off the season with such a big-time game with a rematch of last year's state tournament or state final game?
Well, Clayton, I think, you just need to look at just from where we're at. Like, we know that they're going to be good, but our goal at the end of the year is to be playing at Campbell County High School for a championship, and more than likely that's who, we're going to have to roll through as Cherokee. So kind of the thought process behind that was, let's just go see what they got right out of the gate, see who's better, and just kind of where, if they're better than us, how far do we have to go to get there? And if we're better than them, then we need to keep working because we know they're going to get better.
Man, you have that last year's team. You have lost quite a bit. You've lost quarterback Cooper Brayman, Max Boshears, Jordan Perkins. You've lost a lot. So who is some of those guys this year that will kind of step into their roles for this season's team?
Well, I think if you just look offensively, switching to the new system, we're obviously going to be a run-first team. And, realistically, Jack Sexton's going to carry the load for us. Jack's he was a great receiver for us last year as a 7th grader. So obviously having him coming back as an 8th grader and kind of his growth and maturity physically, and Jack's going to carry the load for us. Then you'll have Thomas Wilson playing that fullback position. Thomas will carry the load for us as well. Big, tough, strong, tough kid there and running in between the tackles. And then a good change of pace back for us is going to be a Vander DeMont, 7th grader, who's got incredible straight line speed for us and does a really good job blocking out there too.
What about on the defensive side of the football? Who's some guys to watch? What's the defensive game plan this year? Talk a little bit about the defense, if you would.
Well, we're going to base out of a 50 defense. That's just kind of what we've always done. And I think defensively, we're fortunate to have. We had a bunch of 8th graders last year who had played. This year, we've got we're still going to have a big 8th grade class. But it's just guys who may have not had as much varsity experience coming into it. But defensively, I think up front is where it's going to start with us on defense. You're going to have guys like Weston Kivett, Porter Bostic, Jackson Noe, Jonathan Garcia, who are just really going to, I think, kind of set the tone for how we do as a defense. We're really big. It may be the biggest team I've ever had. And I think if we can match or if we can be equal to Cherokee's physicality, and maybe even exceed their physicality, we're going to be in good shape.
What about the coaches joining you on the sideline this year? Who's on your coaching staff this season?
Well, so this year, obviously we got a lot of guys that's been with us a long time. Jeremy Goins, Michael Brown, Skylar Kirby, Devin Jones, and Scott Webb, all just a bunch of fantastic guys who, they just love Jacksboro football, and they love being around kids, and our program and Jacksboro Middle School is blessed to have that bunch of guys around their kids every day.
Well, Coach, we appreciate the time. Just real quick, what is your final closing thoughts going in to not only the game against Cherokee, but the season as a whole?
The expectation, Clayton, is to play for a championship every year at Jacksboro, and we're not going to stray from that regardless of the circumstances. Whether you're returning a whole lot or you're not returning much at all, I got enough faith in this bunch that at the end of the year, as long as we stay healthy and continue to grow and get better, we're going to compete for a championship, and that's the expectation. And this year would be a great year to win it, though. So that's, let's get to a championship and win it. That's our expectation.
Well, Coach, thank you. We look forward to covering you not only Tuesday night but the entire season. And thank you once again, and go Eagles, and best of luck.
Thank you, Clayton, and thank you to WLAF.
Everyone, and welcome to Roane County High School here in Kingston, Tennessee. Clayton Carroll joined by Robert Kirby as we have the privilege to bring you coverage of the 2024 Jacksboro Middle School football team. It's a rematch of the state championship game, last year's state title game, of which Cherokee got the best of your Golden Eagles, but tonight they meet again here on Dr. Nate Sugarman Field at Roane County High School to have that rivalry renewed. The revenge game is the thing tonight at Jacksboro and Cherokee. First game of the season for Jacksboro. Again, this is Clayton Carroll joined by Robert Kirby. Robert, we appreciate you having along tonight.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
This is a Cherokee team that when you played, you're a senior in high school right now. You defeated this team, and you've played for Cody Parker since your 7th grade year. Just talk a little bit about, if you would, the Cody Parker standard. Like, how is these teams good each and every year?
The standard really is to always come in to work and win championships. That's always been the standard. He expects you to show up and work every day.
And this team has been putting in the work, this Jacksboro team, as we are fixing to kick off here. The Jacksboro bus pulled in about 5:45 or so that's why we were not able to have that 5:45 airtime. And we are fixing to get underway. Cherokee won the toss, selected to start to Jacksboro, kicking for Cherokee, and the ball is in the air. It's a high knuckling kick, and to return it for Jacksboro is Max Stanfield. Stanfield has the football at the 10. He's cutting it to the outside, not getting anywhere. He is wrapped up by a host of Yellow Jackets. Maybe got to the 12-yard line or so. I think that's where they mark it. There is no numbers on the field, just lines and hashes. So this Jacksboro offense, which runs the wing tee similar to what Campbell County will do this season up on the hill, head coach Mark Pemberton, his debut season. Cody decided to bring that over to Jacksboro, and that is something you can expect to see out of the Golden Eagles this season. And a lot of Jack Sexton. You'll be hearing that name a lot. Jack Sexton, number 4 for Jacksboro. Jacksboro in yellow helmets, white jerseys, yellow pants. Cherokee blue helmets, orange jerseys, white pants. Quarterback for Jacksboro is Jesse Chapman, the 8th grader. He's under center. Takes the snap. It's a handoff, and that is going absolutely nowhere. Thomas Wilson maybe got a yard or two, met by a wall of Yellow Jackets. So that brings up second down. They give him a yard. Second down and 9, 13-yard line is where Jacksboro has the football. Moving from our right to our left. On the offensive line for Jacksboro, you can expect to see Porter Bostic, Hunter Norman, Jackson No at center, James Walker, and Jonathan Garcia. Here's a handoff to Jack Sexton. He's trying to work his way through some Yellow Jackets, and he gets to about the 15-yard line, and that's it. Third down and long coming up for the Eagles. Brought down, as you heard, by Joel Peterson for the Yellow Jackets. So Jacksboro, the first two plays from scrimmage, they've gotten 1 yard apiece. It's third down and 8 from the 15-yard line, far hash. Jesse Chapman backed up Cooper Brayman in last year's team. That team that made it to the state title game where they faced off against the team they're playing tonight, Cherokee. Chapman under center. Wilson and DeMont and Sexton, the wings. This is a handoff to Sexton. Sexton cuts it up the middle, but met at the line of scrimmage. He is hit hard by Cooper Adams, along with some other Yellow Jackets, and Jacksboro, just like that, forced a punt. Not a lot of offensive line push that possession, Kirby. Just 1 yard, and then I don't think any gain. Actually, a loss of a yard. So,
this is probably like their second time, maybe third real live action with this offense. I know we struggled with it at first a little bit, so maybe we'll see some more in the second and third drive here.
Here's the punt. Jack Sexton punting the football. It bounces at the 40, takes a friendly roll to the 48-yard line of Jacksboro, where the Golden Eagles will down it. And Kingston, good field position to start, already on Jacksboro's side of the field. Quarterback for Cherokee is Joel Peterson. Expect to see him throwing the football a lot, but not too much, because Cherokee, kind of the similar offense that Jacksboro runs, a lot of run. Very run-based offense for Kingston. Possibly the most physical team, will probably come away victorious tonight. It is Peterson and Mason Weaver entering the huddle now for the Yellow Jackets of Cherokee. Under center for Cherokee is Kayan Parrish. Quarterback about 3-5 yards out. There's a flag. False start likely. We await the official signal. It is indeed a false start, so that backs up the Yellow Jacket 5 yards. Cherokee now on their own side of the field at the 48-yard line. Kingston looking to the sidelines to get the play. You've got Peterson, Mason Weaver, and Cooper Edmonds. That's your quarterback and wide receiver duos, and we have a substitution already for the Yellow Jackets. Jeremiah Ayers comes in. 3 men in the backfield for Cherokee. One receiver this near side, one receiver far side. It's a handoff to Cohen Swicegood. He gets a decent run up the middle. Actually, a very solid run. He's all the way to the 43-yard line for Kingston, so a very good run indeed.
Second down and 5.
Gain of 10 for Swicegood. So Jacksboro went 3 and out on their first possession. Kingston already gained more yards on that play. Gain of 10. Kingston looks to the sideline to get the play. Another substitution. Cole Leach enters for Jeremiah Ayers. So that Jacksboro offensive line Cody Parker was talking about, and defensive line, one of their biggest teams this season. The Jacksboro, very solid up front, but as is Cherokee. Shotgun formation, Swicegood to quarterback's left. It's a handoff, and he's got a big run. He's down to the 30. He's down to the 20. He's in the clear. He's at the 15, the 10, the 5, and Cherokee is already on top. Cohen Swicegood with a touchdown run, and just like that, it's 6-0 Yellow Jackets. Not the start you want if you're Jacksboro, but Kirby, I'm sure you all have gotten down before. What does Coach Parker tell the team, and how does this team kind of bounce back from a not very good start at all?
Well, I think you just got to, maybe if they're going to go for 2, try to get a big stop here. It looks like they're going to kick it. So just try to get a good kickoff return and get some momentum swinging your way.
To kick for the Yellow Jackets, number 15, that's Cooper Edmonds. To hold is Mason Weaver. Here's the snap. The kick on the way straight down the uprights. It's 7-0 Cherokee, just like that. Jacksboro has to bounce back on this next possession, and we will see if they do so right after this commercial break. This is Jacksboro football presented by Kit's Body Shop, Hensley's Tire, as well as Smith Metal and Dock Sales right here on the WLAF Dulles Tire Sports Network.
Ready to kickstart your fitness journey? At Isaac's Gym, they believe everyone deserves a welcoming space to work on their health and wellness. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Isaac's Gym has something for everyone. Located just over the hill from Gibson Field at JMS, your trainers Kirsten Wynn, Jacob Lasty, and Cassie Kibler are there to guide you, offering personalized workouts that fit your goals. Offering a student-athlete discount, Isaac's Gym is where the Eagles work out. Why wait? Take the first step toward a healthier you by calling 423-494-7934.
Kingston kicking off. It's Jack Sexton to return. He catches the football at the 20. He runs to the far side, breaks off a tackle, cuts inside, gets to the 25, falls forward to about the 29-yard line. Jacksboro needs some points here, already down 7-0 as Cohen Swicegood for the Yellow Jackets took it about 40 yards to the house. Kirby, what do you expect to see out of Jacksboro this drive?
I think they're going to maybe try to get some Sexton outside a little more to give the offensive line time to maybe bond together a little more right here. And another big thing could be is if you score and you get the two-point conversion where they're kicking field goals, that could come in to be a big factor later on.
It could. Jackson No to give the quarterback or to give the snap to the quarterback Jesse Chapman for Jacksboro. Here's the handoff. Jacksboro still in the backfield. I think it's Sexton. He loses a couple yards. Offensive line that's the biggest part in the wing T, and the offensive line not doing too great so far. But like you said, it's a new offense. Just kind of have to settle in and just get some positive yards. Second down and 11 for Jacksboro here at Dr. Nate Sugarman Field, Kingston. This game not being played at Cherokee Middle School. It is at Kingston High School. Actually, every game that Jacksboro plays this season will be at a high school, other than, of course, the home games. Jacksboro breaks from the huddle. Same formation. Chapman under center. He drops back. He looks to throw, rolling left, but he goes nowhere. That's a sack. Samuel Thompson wraps up Chapman behind the line, and the Eagles are backed up. Third down and 20. Third down in Oak Ridge. A long way to go. Third down and 20 for Jacksboro. Just kind of got to take it easy, settle in, and just get in their game plan. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Cherokee 7, Jacksboro 0. I'm going to have to remember to say Cherokee, not Kingston, because we're at the high school. Third down and 20 for the Golden Eagles. Chapman under center, DeMont and Sexton the wings, and Thomas Wilson as fullback. It's a handoff to Sexton. Sexton trying to work off some blockers. He can't get anywhere. Loses a couple more yards. Jacksboro forced to punt again.
Joel Peterson. Fourth and long.
So Jacksboro in negative yardage to start off their first two possessions. Not the start you're wanting for Jacksboro. It's Sexton to punt for the Golden Eagles. Back to return for Kingston, Mason Simpson, who plays safety. Here's the punt. Went straight up in the air. Ball comes down at the 30. Takes somewhat of a Jacksboro bounce to the 33. And Cherokee, even though their jerseys say Kingston, will be set up in prime field position. We will keep it here. Kirby, if you've needed a defensive stop more than you ever have in a game, now might be the time because you don't want to go down 14-0.
Yeah, for sure. Last time your defensive end, he got a little too far upfield, and then they gave him the seam. So just little things that you can fix. That can be fixed on the sideline really easy. So
it's first down and 10 from Cherokee. Ball on Jacksboro 33-yard line. Defensively for Jacksboro, it's almost the same as the offensive line, except Evander DeMont playing edge. Jackson No at left tackle. Weston Cavett, middle linebacker. Hunter Norman and Jonathan Garcia, that Jacksboro wall up front, playing a 50 defense, which is a five-man front. It's a handoff to Swicegood, and a good tackle made there by Jacksboro. Thomas Wilson brought down Swicegood for a gain of approximately 5 yards.
Gain of 6. Second
or
and
6. Second down and 4. Ball on Cherokee's 27. In for Cherokee comes in, number 6. That's Ayers. Cherokee comes set. Looks like one safety out back for Jacksboro. That's Jack Sexton. It's a quarterback keeper, Peterson. And he tried to get it to number 15, Cooper Edmonds. Edmonds slipped, and that's an incomplete pass. It was a quarterback keeper. He had Edmonds wide open, but Edmonds slipped, and it's 3rd down and 4 for Cherokee. Big time defensive stand needed here for Jacksboro. Ball on the 27. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cherokee 7, Jacksboro 0. Cherokee comes set. Quarterback all by himself in the backfield. 4 receivers total, or actually 5. 3 receivers near side, 1 receiver for Kingston. Instead, it's a jet sweep. Jet sweep to Simpson. Simpson does not get the first down. Big time stop there from Jack Sexton. It's 4th down.
That's a great play from your safety right there, filling the alley. You know, that's really important. If you can get your safety unblocked and he fills the alley like that, that's a very big play.
And Sexton made a phenomenal tackle too.
Definitely.
4th down, 3 yards to go, 40 seconds and counting here in the first quarter. In for Cherokee comes number 1, Mason Weaver. Steps onto the football field. Big time play. Jacksboro needs a stop. 2 receivers on the far side for Cherokee. 3 men in the backfield, 1 to each side of the quarterback, Joel Peterson. Here's the snap. It's a handoff to Swicegood. Swicegood up the middle. He pushes the pile forward enough for a first down. Brought down by a couple different Eagles. So first down for Cherokee, and that will end the first quarter. Not the start you'd like for Jacksboro. Your score, Cherokee 7, Jacksboro 0. This is Jacksboro football over the WLAF Girls Tire Sports Network.
Scott says, remember, it's guaranteed. Lindsay's has the lowest price on Benjamin Moore paint anywhere in Campbell County. Whether you come in the front door or the back door at Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center, you'll walk out with Benjamin Moore paint for just $19.95 a gallon.
This is Scott Lindsay with Lindsay's Carpet and Paint.
Scott Lindsay and the folks at Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center say that right now is the best time to quickly and economically update your home because Benjamin Moore paint is on sale. Benjamin Moore paint starts at $19.95 a gallon at Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center since 1974. Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center on East Central Avenue in the heart of downtown LaFollette, right there between stoplights 7 and 8.
Come see us today.
Celebrating 50 years.
Smith Metals and Dock Sales has you covered. Whether on land or on water, Smith Metals and Dock Sales will keep you in the dry. Located on the 4-lane across from the high school, Smith Metals and Dock Sales can put a roof on your house, your business, or custom build you a dock. Call 423-562-2676 now for an estimate on your job or to schedule that job. That's Smith Metals and Dock Sales in La Follette.
Patriot Builders.
Welcome back to Dr. Nate Sugarman Field here at Kingston High School, or Roane County High School, that is. It's Cherokee and Jacksboro. Cherokee leading your Jacksboro Golden Eagles 7-0. Clayton Carroll on the call, joined by former Eagle, current Cougar number 55, Robert Kirby. Jacksboro had Cherokee to 4th and 3. Swicegood was able to run up the gut for the first down, and it's 1st down and 10 for Cherokee on their own 20. 3 men in the backfield, 1 to either side of the quarterback. It's a handoff to Swicegood. Swicegood up the middle, breaking off tackles. He is fighting his way down to the 10-yard line, falls forward to the 8. Cherokee's offensive line is out-manning or out-physicaling Jacksboro's defensive line for sure, and even Cherokee's defensive line is outperforming Jacksboro's offensive line.
Yeah, but again, I think as you go into the half right here, they're gonna see that their DNs are still, if they would squeeze down the line of scrimmage, they're going to be right there to make that play. So I think again that's something you can fix really easy.
7.5 to go, second quarter, 7-0. Your score, Cherokee on the 9-yard line, first and goal. Swicegood and Simpson to the right and left of Joel Peterson. This time it's a pass play over the middle. Wide open is Cannon Gablin in the end zone. Touchdown, Cherokee. Wasn't really expecting that, to be honest.
No, that was a very good play call for sure.
Cherokee, that's actually how they started off the state championship game against Jacksboro last year. Run, and then throw it. And it was wide open. Cannon Gablin. It's 13-0. To kick for Cherokee, Cooper Edmonds. 7:14 to go in the second quarter. Here's the snap, good hold, good kick, I do believe. We wait on the signal, and yes, it is good. It's 14-0, Cherokee on top of Jacksboro. This is Golden Eagle football on the WLAF Dulles Tire Sports Network, presented to you by Kitts Body Shop, Smith Metal and Dock Sales, and Hensley's Tire.
Tennessee Gas is your family-owned and operated one-stop shop, full-service propane and welding supply company. Whether it's a propane tank swap for changing suppliers or a complete new propane tank and service install, Tennessee Gas does it. See the welding supply showroom. Ask about leased welding gases, ideal for welding or small car shops. Live and local when you call 865-363-8009, and your purchase dollars stay right here at home. Highway 116 on the county line. Tennessee Gas, small enough to know you, large enough to serve you. Keeps your family warm one tank at a time. See the new Gas Logs and Gas Logs Fireplace showroom at Tennessee Gas.
Cherokee 14, Jacksboro 0. The Yellow Jackets on top of the Golden Eagles. Kickoff for Cherokee is Cooper Edmonds. Here's the kick. It's a knuckleball. Bounces at the 20 and goes right through the legs of Max Stanfield. He picks up the football, gets to the 15, makes a man miss, falls forward at about the 16, 17-yard line. The ball literally just bounced and went right between the legs of Stanfield. He had to backtrack to get it. Tackled by Mason Weaver for the Yellow Jackets. It's first down and 10 at the 21. First and 10, 21-yard line, 14-0. Boy, Jacksboro needs some points here if they want to keep this close, because you have to remember, Cherokee gets the ball to start the second half. 7:05 left here in this first quarter. Five men up front for Cherokee. Appears to be running man-to-man. Here's the snap. It's a handoff up the gut, not going anywhere. Loss of a yard, or maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down by a swarm of Yellow Jackets, second down and 10.
So Jacksboro, their yardage is not in the positive. Jacksboro needs to do something here. If they need points, like very much.
Definitely.
Maybe Kirby, they need you out there on the offensive line. I don't know.
I wouldn't go all that far with it now.
Thomas, the fullback, behind Jesse Chapman, the quarterback. There was some movement. Who is either Jacksboro or Cherokee, obviously. Let's see who moved first. It was Jacksboro. That backs him up 5 more yards. Second down, 14. Ball on the 17-yard line of Jacksboro. In for the Golden Eagles comes Tatum Russell, the 7th grader. It's the same formation. DeMont and Sexton, the wingbacks. Wilson, the fullback. DeMont in motion. He gets the snap. Good run before he is met by Kingston Yellow Jacket. It looked like he had the outside for a moment. And then Cohen Swicegood prevented that from happening.
Third down for what?
Third down and 14, under 6 minutes to go. Do you expect to pass here, Kirby? Do you think they'll keep it on the ground, or what do you expect here?
Well, if you've noticed, they've been putting 2 receivers out wide, and they're playing man-to-man. So I think you got a chance, because there's no safety over top. It's just your guy on their guy.
one receiver now on that far side for Jacksboro. Here's the snap. Chapman rolling to his right, going nowhere, loss of yards.
Quarterback check. Brought down by number 22, Caden Gambling.
So Jacksboro, not very good football these first three possessions. It's fourth down and a very long distance. Sexton will punt almost in his own end zone. So Sexton actually is at the 5-yard line to punt. Under 5 minutes to go in this first half. Whistle blows. I think they're having some...
Timeout, Jacksboro.
Jacksboro wants to take a timeout. So 2 timeouts left for Jacksboro. What do you think the message is from Cody Parker to his team, not only in this timeout but at halftime? What do you think he's telling the team right now as someone who has been there before?
I'm going to say he's going to go in there and he's going to try to be positive, find some positives. And then again, I think defensively the only thing you're missing is you're getting a little too far upfield instead of squeezing down. If you squeeze that down, they ain't going to have the alley right up the middle that they've been having.
So timeout, Jacksboro. Again, stay tuned for the halftime report here on the Doles Tire Sports Network. Again, we want to thank Kit's Body Shop, Smith Metal and Dock Sales, and Hensley's Tire for making the Jacksboro broadcast possible this season. We'll have every game, all 4 road games, all 4 home games for you, and hopefully 3 playoff games. That's the goal, as Cody Parker mentioned in his preseason interview. But Jacksboro, don't want to say a long way to go because Cherokee is a very good football team. Part of this game is just to kind of gauge the Eagles on where they were at, what they need to do for the rest of the way. Because no shade toward any of the other teams that Jacksboro faces, but Cherokee likely the best team on Jacksboro's schedule. Sexton with the punt. Comes down at the 40-yard line, rolls to the 42, and that's where the Yellow Jackets will set up shop. After this commercial break, 4:39 to go in the half, 14-0 Cherokee leads. This is Golden Eagle football on the WLAF Doles Tire Sports Network.
America's best pizza is just right here in Campbell County. People from all over the country travel to Campbell County for Charlie's Pizza. Maybe it's the handmade crust, maybe it's the fresh ingredients, or maybe it's just the friendly service and good times. Come see for yourself and find out what makes Charlie's Pizza the best around.
This is Joe Evans from Charlie's Pizza. We've been open since 1976, and we have the best pizza in town, so come down and see us.
Back live from Roane County High School, Cherokee up 14-0. False start. First down and 15 now for the Yellow Jackets. Again, blue helmets, orange jerseys, white pants, Jacksboro, gold, white, gold. So it's first down and 15. If I'm not mistaken, Cherokee has been in Jacksboro's side of the field all night long, if I'm not mistaken.
I think other than the one time they got the 5-yard penalty.
Okay.
Right on the other side. But other than that, yes.
So Jacksboro up front. Again, Cherokee's line outmanning, not really outmanning, just outperforming Jacksboro's line. And Cherokee comes set to 4 receivers, 2 on this near side, 2 far side. Peterson and Swicegood in the backfield. It's a motion play. There's another likely false start.
Timeout.
Or a timeout, rather.
Timeout, Cherokee.
That was Maddox Marshall in motion. Head coach T.J. Sieber must have not liked something, caused the timeout. Again, stay tuned for the halftime show. We'll talk a little bit about this game, and we'll also preview Friday's game. Number 55, Robert Kirby, will be on the field. Stars starting right. Left tackle. Okay, I knew you were on the line. So left tackle, star, number 55, Robert Kirby. He's all right, I guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't say star by no means,
But Campbell County faces off against Halls. Kind of like this, you have a little bit of revenge on the mind. Halls got Campbell County good first game last year, 41-14. Halls this time comes to Reynolds Field, the debut of Mark Pemberton. I don't know about you, Kirby, but I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I'm excited, and I'm going to steal Coach Kitch's saying here, and I'm going to say it's personal.
Yes.
They got us good last year, so it's definitely personal to get them back.
It most definitely is, and hey, there's nothing like starting 1-0.
Nothing. I think that really would set the tone for this year. You know, last year we didn't start off how we wanted, so I think it would be a good tone setter to come out and win.
So the debut of Mark Pemberton Friday night, 7 o'clock. Our coverage begins at 6:30. Les Martin, Brent Allen, the voices of Cougar football, have all that coverage for you. Here's a handoff to Snow. It's a quarterback keeper, Peterson, working off tacklers, and he's in the clear. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. He's at the 10, the 5, the end zone. Touchdown, Cherokee. Quarterback keeper, Joel Peterson, 47 yards to the house. It's 20-0. Not a very good start for Jacksboro at all. 20-0, extra point pending. So 20-0. It was kind of a bobbled exchange from Cherokee. Peterson and Swicegood, they didn't know who wanted to keep it. Peterson decided to keep it. Worked out. Went 47 yards to the house. 20-0. 4:25 to go in the first half. It's Edmonds to kick. Here's the snap. Kick on the way was blocked by Jack Sexton. And the score stays at 20-0. We'll step aside. Again, your score. Yellow Jackets 20, Golden Eagles 0. This is Jacksboro football over the WLAF Tools Tire Sports Network.
10 bays, 12 employees. Yep, locally owned and operated Eagle Tire Pros get you in and back on the road quicker than anybody. And you know, we're more than just tires. Eagle Tire Pros has a lifetime warranty on repairs. Always remember, we beat everybody with the lowest guaranteed prices on tires. Eagle Tire Pros.
Hey, this is Brandon Johnson. Look for Eagle Tire Pros in the big red building on the 4-lane across from Y12 and Tractor Supply.
Ready to kickstart your fitness journey? At Isaac's Gym, they believe everyone deserves a welcoming space to work on their health and wellness. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Isaac's Gym has something for everyone. Located just over the hill from Gibson Field at JMS, their trainers Kirsten Wynn, Jacob Lasty, and Cassie Kibler are there to guide you, offering personalized workouts that fit your goals. Offering a student-athlete discount, Isaac's Gym is where the Eagles work out. Why wait? Take the first step toward a healthier you by calling 423-494-7934.
Back at Sugarman Field here at Roane County High School. Cherokee starting off hot, 20-0 on top of your Jacksboro Golden Eagles. Jack Sexton gets the football off the kick. He's at the 10, he's at the 15, he's at the 20. He's got a burst of speed, makes a man miss. He's at the 30, the 45, the 50, breaking off tackles, and finally down at the 41-yard line. That's the spark that Jacksboro needed. That's the Jack Sexton that we know that Jacksboro has.
Definitely. That's a good spark right here. You need to go get a big touchdown right here for sure.
First time Jacksboro has been on Cherokee's side of the field all night. 4:15 to go in the second quarter. Big run there from Jack Sexton. So, Kirby, does Jacksboro run the same kind of huddle that Campbell County does where they all meet and then they kind of branch off separately? Is it very, like, basically the copy and paste from Pemberton's offense?
Yes, and they change receivers and run plays in.
One receiver out there for Jacksboro. That's Tatum Russell. It is a handoff to Sexton. Sexton trying to get the edge. Now cuts it up the middle. Loses a yard. Sexton was trying to get the outside. Cherokee shut him off. Sexton tried to make a play, could not. It's second down and 12.
Second 12.
The second down and 12 for Jacksboro. Cherokee already lined up. In for Cherokee has a substitution. It's Joel Peterson, plays quarterback and linebacker. Had that 47-yard play a minute ago. Five-man front for both Jacksboro and Cherokee. Here's the motion, and it is met behind the line. Jesse Chapman had it for a moment. He was trying to hand it off. Absolutely couldn't, Ryder Wallen. Wallen and Stanfield, I believe. Basically, they couldn't even hand off the football. Cherokee tackled both of them at the same time. So it's third down and 12.
Well, just because I kind of knew the play call there is if he gets the handoff, that's the hole was there. So it was going to probably go for a big play.
Third down, 12, 2:50 to go. first half.
Third down and 12.
Tatum Russell on the far side. It's Chapman, DeMont, and Sexton, and then Thomas Wilson, the wingback. Here's a screen pass to Sexton. Sexton on the far side. He's got some speed. Not enough, though. Gains 3, maybe 4 yards. It's fourth down. Again, that play call had it had some potential, just was not there. So fourth down and 8. Do you expect a punt, or do you expect Jacksboro to go for it?
Nah, I'm going to say they're going to go for it here.
Because there's 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first half. Ball spotted on the 39-yard line here at Nat Sugarman Field here at Kingston, one of the only grass fields in the area that's a high school that I can think of. I think, that Campbell County would ever play on.
Yeah.
Jacksboro will get to play on a couple turf fields this season. I know one will be at Scott High when they play Huntsville, but tonight they're on natural grass. Chapman under center. He steps back, looks to throw, fakes. Now he's going to take off and run. Can he get the first down? I think he's met just short. It's going to be close. And he was stopped just short. So Chapman, solid run there. Maybe just a yard or two shy of the first down. So a turnover on downs for Jacksboro. Cherokee football, 1:29 to go in the first half. If you're Jacksboro, you desperately need to stop now, because Cherokee can turn right around and get the football to start the second half.
Yes.
Cherokee in the huddle, fixing to break. Were you wanting to say something?
Well, I don't know. The quarterback run was there for sure. I thought it was maybe a little closer than the spot was, I guess. It was just a little. I don't know if it was a first down, but it was close.
5 men front for Jacksboro, 2 safeties out deep. Now just 1 as Caden Wallen comes up to the line. It's a motion handoff for Cherokee. Oh, he broke the tackle. Who is that for Cherokee? That is Mason Simpson. He's down the far sideline, and he will trot into the end zone. Broken tackle after broken tackle later. It's 26-0 as of right now, but there is a flag on the field. If you're Jacksboro, it is holding, so big break there from Jacksboro, or for Jacksboro rather, so that touchdown will be called back. But Cherokee's Mason Simpson just took off running, never looked back. Solid run there, but it's all for naught as the holding call backs up the Yellow Jackets. Still first down.
Holding on the Yellow Jackets.
Brings up first down and 20 at the 22-yard line. We are a minute 16 away from halftime here at Kingston High School / Roane County High School / South Oak Ridge High School. A lot of different things you could call it. But no, the name on Google Maps says Roane County, and that's what it said on the door, so we're going to go with that. But Cherokee up 20-0. Jacksboro, same 50 defense. Defensive look from Jacksboro at corner. Max Stanfield, Kai Dupuis, Thomas Wilson, and Easton Ayers playing in the middle of the field. Jack Sexton and Caden Wallen, your safeties. 3-man backfield for Kingston. For Cherokee, here's the snap. It's a fake throw. Now the quarterback takes off and runs it. This is Peterson. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Gain of 10. Second down.
On the run, gain of 8.
Or they're going to call it 8.
12.
So they call it a gain of 8. So it's second down and 12 now for Kingston. Clock is not running as he stepped out of bounds. In for Cherokee comes Mason Weaver. Jacksboro's defensive line, you have Vander DeMont, Jackson No, Weston Kivette, Hunter Norman, Jonathan Garcia. Big offensive line. Just need them to block just a little bit more. And on the defensive line, get past the offensive line. and try to disrupt some of this run game for Cherokee as Swicegood has it. Cuts up field, breaking off tackles, and he might be gone again. Sexton is the only man that can tackle him. Swicegood's at the 20. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He's in the end zone. Yes, he is. Touchdown, Cherokee. Cohen Swicegood, another big-time run. 80-yard run to be exact. 26-0. So Cherokee is playing some phenomenal football, to say the least. Already on top, 26-0. Like Cody Parker said, this was a game you kind of wanted to gauge to see where the Golden Eagles were at, because this is the toughest opponent you'll see all year, more than likely, and not the start you're wanting if you're Jacksboro. The kick is up, and there is a flag on the play, offsides for Jacksboro. The kick was good. Now the ball will be spotted on the 1. So let's see if Cherokee goes for 2 or if they decide to kick it. Appears as they're going for 2. Ball on the 1-yard line. The way your offensive line has been playing, why would you not?
Yeah, definitely agree.
So 52.2 seconds to go in the first half, 26-0. And crazier things have happened. The game's not out of reach yet, but you definitely you want some points for Jacksboro. You'd like some before the half, but if not, whenever you touch the ball again to start the second half. Here's the snap. It's a handoff up the gut, and he is met behind the line. Good defensive play there from Jacksboro.
On the play.
And the 2-point conversion is no good. Met by a couple different Jacksboro defenders. Jackson No, Hunter Norman, Jonathan Garcia likely in that mix. And our score, 26-0. Cherokee on top, 52 seconds to go in the first half. We'll step aside and be right back here on the WLAF Doles Tire Sports Network.
Smith Metals and Dock Sales has you covered. Whether on land or on water, Smith Metals and Dock Sales will keep you in the dry. Located on the 4-lane across from the high school, Smith Metals and Dock Sales can put a roof on your house, your business, or custom build you a dock. Call 423-562-2676 now for an estimate on your job or to schedule that job. That's Smith Metals and Dock Sales in La Follette.
Back at Roane County High School, Jacksboro, not the start you're wanting, 26-0, trailing to the Cherokee Yellow Jackets, a very good football team. That is Cherokee. Swicegood has broken off a couple big runs, so is quarterback Joel Peterson. So Cherokee they're quick, and they're certainly strong. And they kick off to Jacksboro. Sexton and Stanfield to return. And to kick for Cherokee is Cooper Edmonds.
Cooper Edmonds set to kick.
Ball spotted on the 40-yard line. Edmonds steps to about the 30-yard line. The official coming to make sure the football's on the tee properly. It is, and we are ready for action. Peterson, hand in the air, approaches the football. The kick on the way. It is a line drive straight towards Stanfield. He bobbles it, but picks it up at the 20-yard line. Cutting far side, now cuts back to the middle of the field. Gets to the 26-yard line before he's brought down by a couple different Cherokee Yellow Jackets. Leading the way was Xander Sampson, as well as
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Bentley Strange, I do believe that was, number 30. So Jacksboro, 45 seconds to go in this first half. Ideally, you would love a score. But with the offense, I mean, the big play potential definitely is there. We've seen Sexton take a kickoff return to maybe about 40, 45 yards. So the big play is there. We've just not seen it yet.
Yeah, it's there, and for sure.
So Jacksboro huddling up at the 20-yard line. Ball spotted on the 26. Out wide for Jacksboro is Tatum Russell. Chapman under center. Takes the snap. It's a motion to Sexton. Sexton up the gut. Either got a yard or made it back to the line of scrimmage. They give him a gain of 1.
Jack Sexton on the carry.
Second down and 9. half a minute to go in this first half. Again, stay tuned for the halftime show. We'll talk about this game, talk about the second half coming up, talk a little Cougar football as well, and get you ready for the second half of action here from Dr. Nat Sugarman Field here at Roane County High School. We have the windows open in the press box as it is beautiful weather outside, perfect football weather. 5 seconds to go. Let's see if Jacksboro snaps it one more time before the half. They will. It's a handoff to Sexton. Sexton at the line. He stopped running when he heard the horn sound. He gets to the 30, and that is as far as he will go. Jacksboro scoreless in the first half. Cherokee scored 26. We now enter the halftime report here on WLAF, brought to you by Kitts Body, Smith Metal, and Lawn Sales, as well as Hensey Tire. This is Jacksboro football over the WLAF Dulles Tire Sports Network.
Scott says, remember, it's guaranteed. Lindsay's has the lowest price on Benjamin Moore paint anywhere in Campbell County. Whether you come in the front door or the back door at Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center, you'll walk out with Benjamin Moore paint for just $19.95 a gallon.
This is Scott Lindsay with Lindsay's Carpet and Paint.
Scott Lindsay and the folks at Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center say that right now is the best time to quickly and economically update your home because Benjamin Moore paint is on sale. Benjamin Moore paint starts at $19.95 a gallon at Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center since 1974. Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center on East Central Avenue in the heart of downtown LaFollette, right there between stoplights 7 and 8.
Come see us today.
Celebrating 50 years.
Folks, this is Mike Green with Hanging by a Thread and my wife Bridget, and I specialize in caps. We embroider caps with your name, your logo on them. We can embroider 1 or 101 or more. Prices start as low as $14. Richardson caps start at $16. Just give me a call at 423-592-1968. We're right here in Jacksboro, 423-592-1968.
Since 1963, CNC Concrete has been serving Campbell County and surrounding areas with the best there is in concrete. The best in rock, the best in rebar, the best in sand, the best in pretty much anything pertaining to concrete. That's CNC Concrete. Bobby Crass is his family's second generation of owning and operating CNC. And as Bobby says, we haul your dreams, the concrete, to your dream home. CNC Concrete is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until the job gets done.
We haul rock at CNC Concrete.
Hi, this is Kimberly Burge here at Burge Screen Printing. We work to bring your idea to reality. We specialize in custom screen printing, direct-to-garment full-color printing for all your apparel needs. We also do full-color printing on signs, banners, and much more.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown LaFollette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
Ready to kickstart your fitness journey? At Isaac's Gym, they believe everyone deserves a welcoming space to work on their health and wellness. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Isaac's Gym has something for everyone. Located just over the hill from Gibson Field at JMS, your trainers Kirsten Wynn, Jacob Lasty, and Cassie Kibler are there to guide you, offering personalized workouts that fit your goals. Offering a student-athlete discount, Isaac's Gym is where the Eagles work out. Why wait? Take the first step toward a healthier you by calling 423-494-7934.
Welcome back to Nat Sugarman Field, 26-0, Cherokee on top of your Jacksboro Golden Eagles. Head coach Cody Parker addressing the Golden Eagles on the right side of the field. There is no locker room here at Cherokee High School. Cody Parker addressing his team. Something going on with the speakers here at Roane County High School. Anywho, so not a great start for the Yellow Jackets, Robert. It's a great start for the Yellow Jackets, not so much for Jacksboro. Down 26-0. What's the message right now to the team?
I think you got to try to find a couple positives. Your last play was positive. I think it was probably for 8 or so yards. So I guess try to find the positives for now, and then just you come out in the second half, and I guess you give you your best chance, give you your best shot. Just keep battling, competing.
And not that this really has much to do with a 26-0 deficit, but it could. Jacksboro's bus arrived at, let's just say 5:50. 5:45, 5:50. The team basically had time to come out, maybe do a couple minutes of stretches, and then it was football time.
Yeah.
So the team, a little late leaving Jacksboro, arriving about 5:50 5:45 or so. That's why we were unable to go live at 5:45. But we got on about 5:50. So Jacksboro, maybe now they're warmed up a little bit because this was their first full game action that we've seen all year.
Yeah.
New offense, somewhat. So it's got to be a little tough to deal with. Was your first games? Is it always kind of nerve-wracking and took y'all a while to settle in, or was it just kind of come out and ready to play football?
Definitely. Friday night's coming, so still get that feeling. I've played for 4 years now, so.
So you mentioned Friday again. The head coach of the Lady Cougars, Jason Kitt's tagline, it's personal. We've got a couple taglines for that game. We've got it's personal. My personal favorite, all PIM. I love that. Hashtag all PIM.
I like it.
You can get that. Can you get that shirt Friday night? Will the shirts be there?
I don't know. Well, I know they were on sale, and it was advertised on WLAF as well, because it's actually how I knew about them, but I heard about it, and then that's when I went and got mine.
So the shirts may be there Friday night. The Campbell County Quarterback Club. They might be there Friday night. If not, they'll be there next game. But I don't think you can even. I think the pre-order window is closed. But anyway, when you can get your shirt, get one because they're pretty cool. And it supports the Campbell County Quarterback Club. So definitely support that. Again, Friday night on the Hill, 7:00 kickoff. We'll go live at 6:30. Les Martin and Brent Allen bring you all of that coverage of Campbell County and Halls. Kirby, walk us a little bit through the game plan without giving it away. What's been the game plan looking like this week heading into Halls on Friday?
Well, so they return almost all their skill guys. So, they're going to be good out there. They return their starting quarterback. He's pretty good. So, I think the thing we're going to try to go at the most is obviously we're going to run the ball. I mean, that's a known. And they lost, I think, about everybody on the line. So I think maybe that'll be our advantage is they're going to be younger up front. We're not young, so to speak, a little inexperienced. Some guys that's not really played a lot. But I think we'll be all right. I think we're going to come out and hopefully get the job done.
Absolutely. So they've lost their skill players, flip-flopped. They returned their skill players, lost a lot of their line. We are basically the exact opposite. Lost quarterback, receiver, lineman, and we've had those guys in place to back them up. So we're, like you said, we're not too young, a little inexperienced, but we do have a lot of players coming back. Obviously, starting quarterback this season, Luke Lindsay, first time running quarterback at the high school. Had a beautiful pass to Gavin Owens in the scrimmage against Greenville, which Campbell County looked good in, 14-7. What was Pemberton's message to you all after that scrimmage, after you came out and played a very good football game against a 4A powerhouse? What was the feeling after that scrimmage?
He was fired up, that's for sure. He was just telling us, he said, we're just a few things away from being a really, really good football team this year. He's like, I love you guys. He said, let's go to work this week. And he said, let's come out Friday and let's take care of business and get this thing started right. He said, but again, he said, we got a chance. Some more little things. And he said, we got a chance to be really, really good this year.
So Campbell County, 7:00, the Hill. It's going to be rocking. Absolutely. It should be rocking. The debut of Mark Pemberton. It's gonna be a fun night. If you can't make it out, tune in right here to WLAF on Roku, Facebook, YouTube, Amazon Fire TV. Basically, all the ways you're listening to us now here at Cherokee High School, where Jacksboro is sort of in the same boat. Just if you fix a couple things, this game could be a little bit different.
Definitely. And also, I don't know if many people know this, but it's also kind of the return of the Campbell County for Brent Hughes. He coached with Matt and Justin a couple years ago before we went to Halls, and I think he was the defense coordinator and the head coach now. So it's kind of a return for him. I think it's his first time he's come as a coach, maybe.
So it's the return of him, the debut of Mark Pemberton. It's always fun when a returning coach comes back to his home place, kind of like last girls basketball season. We had that with Kitts, and we'll have that with Tennessee football. We better not talk about that on the air. We'll go for 30 minutes if we get started on Tennessee football.
Well, Caden Poston ain't here, so maybe not.
Oh, yeah. If Caden Poston was here, we could lose our FCC license. I don't know. No. But here at Sugarman Field, it's 26 points for Cherokee, 0 points for Jacksboro. Cherokee does get the ball to start off the second half. We'll step aside, and we'll bring you that action here over the WLAF Phillips Tire Sports Network.
Scott says, remember, it's guaranteed. Lindsay's has the lowest price on Benjamin Moore paint anywhere in Campbell County. Whether you come in the front door or the back door at Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center, you'll walk out with Benjamin Moore paint for just $19.95 a gallon.
This is Scott Lindsay with Lindsay's Carpet and Paint.
Scott Lindsay and the folks at Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center say that right now is the best time to quickly and economically update your home because Benjamin Moore paint is on sale. Benjamin Moore paint starts at $19.95 a gallon at Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center since 1974. Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center on East Central Avenue in the heart of downtown LaFollette, right there between stoplights 7 and 8.
Come see us today.
Celebrating 50 years.
Smith Metals and Dock Sales has you covered. Whether on land or on water, Smith Metals and Dock Sales will keep you in the dry. Located on the 4-lane across from the high school, Smith Metals and Dock Sales can put a roof on your house, your business, or custom build you a dock. Call 423-562-2676 now for an estimate on your job or to schedule that job. That's Smith Metals and Dock Sales in La Follette.
Tennessee Gas is your family-owned and operated one-stop shop, full-service propane and welding supply company. Whether it's a propane tank swap for changing suppliers or a complete new propane tank and service install, Tennessee Gas does it. See the welding supply showroom. Ask about leased welding gases, ideal for welding or small car shops. Live and local when you call 865-363-8009, and your purchase dollars stay right here at home. Highway 116 on the county line. Tennessee Gas, small enough to know you, large enough to serve you. Keeps your family warm one tank at a time. See the new Gas Logs and Gas Logs fireplace showroom at Tennessee Gas.
America's best pizza is just right here in Campbell County. People from all over the country travel to Campbell County for Charlie's Pizza. Maybe it's the handmade crust. Maybe it's the fresh ingredients. Or maybe it's just the friendly service and good times. Come see for yourself and find out what makes Charlie's Pizza the best around.
This is Joe Evans from Charlie's Pizza. We've been open since 1976, and we have the best pizza in town, so come down and see us.
It's the start of the second half. Cherokee 26, Jacksboro 0. Jack Sexton to kick off to the Yellow Jackets. Back to return for the orange and blue, or orange and navy, really, is number 22. He calls for the fair catch. That's Cannon Gamblin. It was a squib kick from Sexton. Cherokee sets up shop at the 35-yard line. Up 26-0. Jacksboro. Let's see the halftime adjustments that Cody Parker made. And let's see how Jacksboro, they need a stop more than anything, really. They need just one defensive stop because they've not had one this whole game, I don't believe.
I don't think so, no.
So it's Cherokee football to start. They are still in the huddle. It appears as we'll have two receivers on this far side. Nope, they were just talking to head coach T.J. Sieber before headed back into the huddle. There's no play clock in middle school, is there?
It's on the field. The ref keeps it.
Oh, okay. Peterson, shotgun formation. Two receivers far. It's a motion to Swicegood, but it's quarterback keeper Peterson working off of his lineman. There's a good tackle there from Jacksboro. Hunter Norman, rather, the 8th grader. Good defensive tackle there.
Yeah, that was a very good tackle.
Still a gain of about 6. Brings up second down and 4, 7:40 to go. So Jacksboro again on the defensive front. You have Evander DeMont, Jackson No, Weston Kivett, Hunter Norman, Jonathan Garcia playing corner. You have Tatum Russell, Braxton McKendry, as well as Max Stanfield and Kai Dupuis. It's playing safety. Caden Wallen and Jack Sexton. Thomas Wilson and Easton Ayers are your middle linebackers. Cherokee, they are running down the clock, kind of like Campbell County and Jacksboro wants to do. Except when you can get first downs, that happens. You're able to run the clock down a lot more. Here's the snap. It's a handoff to the running back. He maybe gets a yard before he's met by a couple of Yellow Jackets. Met by what appears to be Max Stanfield leading the way. Max Sexton's not in middle school. He's a freshman or a 6th grader. Jack, his brother, is the 8th grader. But Max Stanfield in on the tackle. Big third down and 3.
I'd like to give a shout out to the guys up front. 51, I think, is Jackson. No, maybe.
Yes.
He hit him first and then kind of slowed him down. Give your defense the secondary time to get there. I like giving the guys up front a little credit. We don't get much.
So speaking of the guys up front, you've got for Jacksboro. We just called their names: Evander DeMont, Jackson No, number 51, Weston Cavett. He wears number 72, and Jonathan Garcia, number 60. So it's 3rd down and 3 for Cherokee. Big stop wanted by Jacksboro. Big play here. Quarterback Joel Peterson by himself in the backfield. 3 receivers far side. It's a motion. There's a flag, likely a false start. Whoa. So here's an interesting fact for you about Friday's game, as that was a false start, brings up 3rd and 8. You ever wanted a Cougar jersey? You can buy one. Friday night's game, the old jerseys are for sale. So that's something exciting. So you can get you a shirt and you can get a jersey. Maybe you could get Robert Kirby's old jersey. You probably own that though, don't you?
No, I don't.
Oh, you might need to buy your old jersey.
Actually, you could get my old jersey because we switched between my freshman and my sophomore and junior year. So maybe you could.
You could wear the jersey of number 55, Robert Kirby. If you're interested. If not, I understand. I'm kidding. No. There's another penalty flag. Likely another false start. Here's the call. It is 3rd down and 13. So Jacksboro has Cherokee behind the sticks. Well, really, Cherokee has Cherokee behind the sticks. 2 back-to-back false start penalties. And head coach T.J. Sieber wants a timeout. So Friday night, buy you a shirt, buy you a jersey, buy you a pizza, and watch a football game. We are having pizza at the games, I assume, this year.
I would think so. I don't know, though. I don't get to experience much of that.
Now, for the pregame food, are we getting Miss Pemberton's cooking?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh.
But we get the choice of Alfredo, chicken Alfredo, or fried chicken. New potatoes, I think. Green beans and mac and cheese.
How can I become a football player?
Just come see Coach Pemberton, I guess.
I'm sure he would hook us up with some good food, the folks at WLAF.
Probably.
Hey, that sounds... If you all don't come out ready to play after eating that kind of food, that sounds good.
It does. I'm excited, but I'll probably be a little nervous then, so maybe we won't eat as much as you would expect.
We're both teenage boys. We like to eat.
We do.
We had a Bible study last night. 6 boxes of pizza gone in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's very, very true. And it was like only 14 of them.
Yeah. 3rd down and 13. 2 men in the backfield. Play action pass. Peterson rolling right. He wants to throw it deep. He's got a man wide open. He undershot him. Big break there for Jacksboro. He had Simpson wide open. Brings up 4th down and 13. So Cherokee brings on the punt team for the first time tonight. Those halftime adjustments possibly work. Maybe the guys are settled in a little bit more.
It always helps when the other team helps you out a little bit. That does help
part
of the game, you know.
2 false starts and an incomplete pass. That does help some.
Maybe we can see a Jack Sexton return here.
Maybe Jack Sexton can harbor his inner D. Williams and take this to the house.
Okay, all right. I like the comparison.
The punt for Cherokee is the same guy as their kicker, Cooper Edmonds. And back to return, as mentioned, Jack Sexton, the 8th grader. His brother Sam, his older brother, is a sophomore playing at the high school. And here's a bobbled punt. Cooper Edmonds breaks it to the outside, and he's got the first down. Finally tackled by Jacksboro's Jack Sexton, but you did not want that. It was a bobbled punt. Edmonds, being a receiver, has some speed, picked it up, ran it for the first down. So it's still Cherokee football now on the Jacksboro 44-yard line. Yeah, Jacksboro, you could almost see the comeback coming in the distance if they were able to get the stop and get the score, but that just dampened a lot of that.
Yes, it did.
So 4:49 to go, clock running, 1st and 10. Ball at the 44-yard line. Cherokee in blue helmets with a orange K on the sides. Orange jerseys, white outline, blue numerals, white pants. Jacksboro, yellow gold helmets with a blue J encompassed in an oval, white jerseys, blue numerals trimmed in yellow and yellow pants. Or gold. I guess they call it gold.
I guess, yeah.
They're the blue and gold, so we're going to go with gold. Two receivers on this near side. It's Mason Weaver and Cooper Edmonds. In the backfield, you have Joel Peterson and Cohen Swicegood. Here's a handoff. It's the motion to Edmonds. Edmonds cuts it outside, works off a phenomenal block. He's at the 30. He's at the 25, the 20, and he is finally tripped up at the 20-yard line. Falls forward for a couple more yards. In on the tackle was Easton Ayers, the 8th grader for Jacksboro. Good tackle there to possibly save a touchdown.
Yeah, probably.
Still a big run for Cherokee. 1st down and 10. First down and 10. The ball spotted at the 19. .345 and clock running, 26-0. Cherokee in the huddle. Three men in the backfield. It's a Swicegood and Simpson. Excuse me. In the backfield, it's a quarterback keeper. Peterson rolling, throws a bullet to Edmonds. He was unable to complete the pass. They've tried that play twice. It's about worked twice, but not quite. But I will say though, Joel Peterson has an arm.
Yeah, that was a very good throw.
That was a Joel.
Hard.
That was the middle school version of Joe Milton. I mean, that ball was flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Milton, he's showing out for the Patriots. At least he has in preseason.
Yeah.
Love to see it. So is Hendon Hooker for the Lions. Jacksboro, 50 defense. That's what Cody said the Eagles would run most of the season. 5-man front, rather. Only appears that they have 4 guys up there right now. They do. Jacksboro changing it up a little bit. Here's the snap. Handoff to Swicegood. Swicegood, far side, breaks off a tackle, and he is getting to the 15-yard line.
Cohen Swicegood on the carry.
Broke off 1 tackle, then 2. Finally wrapped up. Was that Easton Ayers again on the tackle?
Number 30.
That is Easton Ayers.
That would be him.
Ayers a couple big tackles this drive. Cherokee, their most methodical drive yet, because all their other points have been scored 5 plays into the drive.
Yeah, I think you're maybe seeing Jacksboro to go maybe some younger guys. I know there's some different guys up front. Maybe just one, actually.
Up front, you've got not Jesse Jones, rather. You have Porter Bostic at wearing number 70. Hunter Norman's at 55. 50 that's not 50, that's 60. That's Jonathan Garcia. And 51 is Jackson Nose. So, yes, Porter Bostic in there, 7th grader. He's in the game now for Jacksboro. Here's the handoff. It goes straight to Swicegood. Swicegood up the gut, spinning off a tackle. He's at the 10-yard line, pushing the pile. He's trying to. Jacksboro stands him up at the 10. 3rd down, or 4th down, rather. 4th down and 1.
4th and short.
Expect to see Cherokee go for it here. So it's 4th down and 1, ball at the 11 on this near hash. We've got to get it to the 10. Cherokee loves that 3-man backfield with Simpson and Swicegood, and they can hand it off to either one. And every time that the quarterback has been by himself in the backfield, you've always had Edmonds motioning and getting some pretty big gains off of it.
Yeah, the jet sweep's been pretty effective.
Especially in NCAA football.
We don't want to talk about that, Clayton.
No, yes, I don't want to talk about that because you beat me. Here's the handoff to Swicegood. He is stopped at the 10. Did he get enough for the 1st down? We await the spot.
Very close.
Big defensive stop, though, nonetheless. Heck of a play from Jackson No. Where did they spot him? Did they stop him short? They did stop him short. It's Jacksboro football. That's a big-time stop there for the Golden Eagles. That just a little bit of momentum, not necessarily even for this game, but for the rest of the way. So it's first down and 10 Jacksboro. Ball at the 10-yard line, but yes, jet sweep's very effective in the video game. Kirby, you got me good one day. I got you good. We've also played a little wiffle ball. I believe I hit a home run off you, if I'm not mistaken.
You did.
I did. I couldn't remember. I just had to see.
Didn't I get you 74-23 in some NCAA?
You did, and I got you 56-21. So we're kind of even, but not really. Here's the handoff, and Evander DeMont trying to break tackles. He's tackled in the end zone. Shouldn't be a safety due to forward progress, I wouldn't think. But he went absolutely nowhere. Simpson wrapped him up. We have a minute to go in the third quarter. Ball spotted on the 2. Coming in for Jacksboro, number 20, Tatum Russell. He's a 7th grader. Jacksboro, a lot of 7th graders, but they also have their fair share of 8th graders. But you have Sexton and Wilson, 8th grade, Jesse Chapman, and Max Stanfield. So 4 of your big guys, but also some 7th graders contributing.
Yeah.
Here's the handoff up the gut. Gets a couple yards. Thomas Wilson, that was, falling forward just to get Jacksboro's back somewhat out of the end zone. They're still snapping the football at the 4 as we have 20 seconds to go in this third quarter. Jacksboro likely, they're still in the huddle, 10 seconds left, could just let the clock expire and take it to the 4th. They do come set, though. They approach the football, and there's 1 second, there's 0 seconds, and that will end the third quarter. No points for either side. It's 26-0 after the third. The fourth quarter's up next over the WLAF Gulls Tire Sports Network, presented by Kitts Body Shop, Smith Metal and Dock Sales, and Hensley's Tire.
10 bays, 12 employees. Yep, locally owned and operated Eagle Tire Pros get you in and back on the road quicker than anybody. And you know, we're more than just tires. Eagle Tire Pros has a lifetime warranty on repairs. Always remember, we beat everybody with the lowest guaranteed prices on tires. Eagle Tire Pros.
Hey, this is Brandon Johnson. Look for Eagle Tire Pros in the big red building on the 4-lane across from Y12 and Tractor Supply.
Ready to kickstart your fitness journey? At Isaac's Gym, they believe everyone deserves a welcoming space to work on their health and wellness. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Isaac's Gym has something for everyone. Located just over the hill from Gibson Field at JMS, their trainers Kirsten Wynn, Jacob Lasty, and Cassie Kibler are there to guide you, offering personalized workouts that fit your goals. Offering a student-athlete discount, Isaac's Gym is where the Eagles work out. Why wait? Take the first step toward a healthier you by calling 423-494-7934.
Back at Dr. Nat Sugarman Field here at Roane County High School, 26-0. Cherokee leading Jacksboro, the final quarter here on the WLAF Gulls Tire Sports Network. Big thank you to our sponsors all season long, Kitts Body Shop, Smith Metal and Dock Sales, and Hensley's Tire and Service. Start of the fourth quarter, Jacksboro backs against the wall. They're at the 4-yard line. Far side of the field, moving from our left to our right. Far hash. Stanfield lined up out wide. Chapman under center. Here's the handoff. It's a pitch to, it's a double pass. They've got Stanfield wide open. That was Sexton to Stanfield, and Stanfield falls down at the 25-yard line, but it's a first down. I mean, it worked. It could have been 6 but Stanfield just tripped and fell, but I can't say I was expecting a double pass on the 4-yard line.
No, I'm assuming Cody maybe put that in himself, or we just haven't put that in at the high school yet because we don't have that in.
So first down and 10 for Jacksboro. Feels like it's not the first. Is it the first time they've gotten a first down? I don't think it is, but it's not. They've not had very many. So Jacksboro has had one first down before that one, and Thomas Wilson is met at the line by just a swarm of Yellow Jackets. Second down and 10. So Stanfield comes on, but yeah, the double pass from Sexton to Stanfield, I think that other than the kickoff return, Jacksboro's biggest play from the line of scrimmage. Well, that was their biggest play from the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
Chapman under center again, same formation. It is a reverse to Evander DeMont, runs into his blocker and falls behind the line. Again, that play worked. He ran into his lineman. So it's third down and long. Stanfield comes off for Jacksboro.
It's third down.
Third and 13. Cherokee also appears to run five-man front, just like Jacksboro.
Yeah, it does.
We said either on the pregame interview or going into the game, the more physical team would win. And not that Jacksboro's not physical, it's just Cherokee is out-physicaled them, if that's a word.
Yeah. You should know you're the homeschool guy.
That was uncalled for, Robert. Did we mention I hit a home run off of you? Was that made known?
You made that known.
Okay, I'm just making sure. 26-0, third and 13. Out comes Tatum Russell for Jack. Nope, he did not come out of the game. He went out wide. One-on-one over there. Maybe just throw it up and see what happens. You never know. Here's the pitch to Wilson. Wilson not going anywhere. Met and brought down by a couple different Yellow Jackets. Hit first by Maddox Marshall.
Brought down by number 34, Maddox Marshall.
So penalty flag on the field. Let's see what this is.
Flag on the play.
Jacksboro's backing up, possibly holding.
I think possibly a personal foul on Cherokee.
Let's see. Personal foul on Cherokee.
Yeah, I think he kind of threw him down after the play was over. That's what I was pointing that to you, but I don't think you've seen me.
No, I thought you were calling out the number. So that's my fault.
Well, you're good.
26-0, 5:40 to go in the game. If you're Jacksboro, you'd really just like a touchdown, just to kind of build a little bit of momentum into the next game. Next game, also a big one at home against Jefferson. Oak Ridge Jefferson comes to Jacksboro. That game not on Tuesday. That game is on not 2 days from now, but next Thursday, 7 o'clock kickoff. We'll go live at 6:45. It's a quarterback keeper from Chapman. Chapman may be getting a yard. Little indecisive in the backfield. He was trying to find a hole. There was none. And it looked like he got a couple yards on that play, though. Sanders Sampson in on the tackle.
The game plan really is if you can get 3 to 4 yards every play. For 3 plays, you're going to be fourth and one every time.
Yeah. Just Jacksboro not been able to get a big enough push to where they can do that. It's either been a yard or a loss of yards.
Yeah.
And again, it's a new offense for Jacksboro. First game of the season, some younger guys. You lost a lot from last year. You lost Braden Graham, Max Boshears. You lost a lot. Chapman looking to throw, rolling out to his left before he is wrestled to the ground.
By number 51, Samuel Thompson.
Samuel Thompson went full WWE on Chapman. I mean, just brought him to the ground. That's a big loss. Third down and 15. Third down and 15 for Jacksboro. Maybe throw out the double pass again? No?
Maybe.
Worked the last time.
It did.
4:18 to go. Clock is running. Clock has been running what feels like the whole night because there's not been very many pass plays.
No.
Yeah, we are an hour and 18 minutes game time. So, very fast-moving football.
Yes.
Stay tuned for the post-game show. We will hopefully have head coach Cody Parker along for an interview, and we'll talk a little bit about this game. Chapman under center. DeMont and Sexton to his sides. Wilson, the fullback, gets a handoff to DeMont. DeMont brought down. No gain, loss of yards, actually. Jacksboro just feels like if they could be just a touch faster, DeMont and Wilson, they could cut it to the outside, but it's just not been there. So it's 4th down, 18, 3.5 to go in this game.
4th and 18.
And we've got a notification from Matthew Moore. Pyro Shows is conducting a routine fireworks test in the La Follette area at 8:30, so if you live up the valley and you hear a lot of loud booms and bangs, don't worry, it's fireworks. Pyro Shows conducting their test, hopefully getting ready for Friday night.
Yeah, from what I've heard, I think they're gonna do what they always do for us. We really appreciate it because most of us we really like the fireworks and stuff. I think Pemberton likes it, but I think he said that if we're going to do all that, we better come out and prove ourselves. So
that's what it should be.
Yeah, I agree.
Hopefully we hear a lot of fireworks at Reynolds Field on Friday night.
That's the plan.
Well, if we had an offensive line who can block good, an offensive lineman who can block good, we might get somewhere.
Right, yeah.
Do you know any?
I don't think so.
No. By the way, in case you're new to the broadcast, Robert Kirby's our starting left tackle, so that's a little aggravation towards you, but you're phenomenal here at Jacksboro, phenomenal at the high school, so we look forward to seeing you play on the hill Friday night, and I know you're excited.
I'm pumped, I ain't gonna lie.
4th down and 18, Jacksboro. Chapman drops back to pass, going deep, double coverage, and that's intercepted. Intercepted by Sampson. It turned into a jump ball between Sexton and Sampson. Sampson appeared to reach over Sexton, pull down the pass, and that's basically like an arm punt.
Yeah, that was a really good play by the defender.
So 3:17, 1st down and 10, ball on the 50, right on the 50.
I think that's the right decision right there. I think you give your guy a chance.
And Sexton had that. He about had it. It was a jump ball there for a moment.
Yeah, I think you just give credit to the defender there. They just made a really good football play.
So clock will run off the snap. If Cherokee can get a couple first downs, that'll do it for tonight. On the bright side, Jacksboro defense hasn't given up any points this half, and that kind of shows you what the wing T offense can do. When you hang on to the football for a while, it prevents the other opponent from scoring. So,
it does.
And when they also run the wing T, or something similar to it, it's not quite the wing T, but it's the same kind of idea. There's not very many possessions.
No. Another thing I've noticed here,
as Swicegood is breaking off tacklers left and right, he is in the clear. He's at the 10, the 5. He is all the way into the end zone. Cohen Swicegood did another Cherokee touchdown. So it is 32-0. Swicegood is an athlete, that is for sure. Has a lot of speed.
very good athlete. Now, I'm going to have to say the announcer's jinx just happened to Jericho. Or Jacksboro. Whoa, wrong team.
Oh, yeah. I said, hey, they've not scored. And then, yeah.
Yeah, they scored.
32-0, 3:05 to go. It's Edmonds to kick, Weaver to hold. Awaiting the snap. Here it is. The kick on the way, and it's good. It was a good snap from Kane Parrish and a good kick from Cooper Edmonds. The score: Cherokee 33, Jacksboro 0. This is Eagle football over the WLAF Dulles Power Sports Network.
Scott says, remember, it's guaranteed. Lindsay's has the lowest price on Benjamin Moore paint anywhere in Campbell County. Whether you come in the front door or the back door at Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center, you'll walk out with Benjamin Moore paint for just $19.95 a gallon.
This is Scott Lindsay with Lindsay's Carpet and Paint.
Scott Lindsay and the folks at Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center say that right now is the best time to quickly and economically update your home because Benjamin Moore paint is on sale. Benjamin Moore paint starts at $19.95 a gallon at Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center since 1974. Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center on East Central Avenue in the heart of downtown LaFollette, right there between stoplights 7 and 8.
Come see us today.
Celebrating 50 years.
Scott says...
Back at Sugarman Field, Cherokee just off of a big-time run from Cohen Swicegood to go up 33-0 on Jacksboro. Last year, the score was 36-18. Cherokee way surpassed that. Up 33 here. 3:05 to go. Sexton and Stanfield in the kickoff return position. It's Edmonds to kick. Kick on the way. Good kick. Comes down at the 5-yard line. And Stanfield bobbles but catches it. He's at the 15. He's at the 20. He's on the far sideline. Spins off a tackle for a moment. Gets to the 26. And then brought down by what appeared to be number 30. And that individual for Cherokee is Bentley Strange. So 2:40 clock is running due to the mercy rule, which is 30 points, I believe. Jacksboro, ball on their 27-yard line, so the game is out of reach at this point. How does Jacksboro not let this eat at them for too long, and how do they turn around and get ready for what's likely going to be a very good Jefferson team?
Well, I think is what you look at is you just held their starters, I'm pretty sure it was their starters, to 6 points or 7 points in the second half, so that's definitely a positive.
Here's a handoff to Dupuis. He goes nowhere, met at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, it's not all negative for Jacksboro. Like I said, the defense giving up 6 points. You had a couple nice plays. Cherokee's a very good football team.
And if you watched us against Cleveland in our first live action, we struggled on offense until I think it was the fourth possession. We went and scored 1 for 2, beat them 8-7. So it's something different to get used to.
Here's the handoff to Sexton on the outside. He beats his man. He gets to the 30, to the 45, cuts up field 50, wrestled down at the 48 by number 34, Maddox Marshall. Big time run there from Sexton, as we were saying.
Yes, big time. Again, I think at this point you're playing for momentum going into next week.
And next week, again, not 2 days from now, but next Thursday at home against Jefferson from Oak Ridge. Obviously going to be a good game. Jefferson always athletic. Jacksboro beat them last year. But this is a new year. Here's a handoff to Wilson. Wilson pushing the pile for a couple yards. 4 yards on the game. Thomas Wilson. See, that was a good offensive line push there and a good run from Wilson.
It was.
So this Jacksboro team has a lot of potential. Just you come at it with a team like this, a very, like I've said, probably the best team you'll see all season. Not to throw shade to any of the other teams, just this is a very good football team. And same wing T formation. Chapman gets the snap from his quarterback Jackson. No, he looks to throw, breaks off of a sack, now takes off and runs, gets possibly a yard. He's tackled by number 13 and number 20, brought down by Aiden Cavan and number 20, Logan Nix. So Cherokee bringing in some younger guys. And head coach Cody Parker wants a timeout. 8 seconds left to go in the game. 3rd down and 6. This is likely the final play of the game. Again, we want to thank these 3 sponsors, not only for their coverage tonight, but for their coverage all season. Kitts Body Shop, Smith Metal and Long Sales, as well as Hensey's Tire and Service. Thankful for them for making Jacksboro football possible all year. And then Friday, we've got Campbell County and Halls. Robert Kirby going to get the start on Friday night. Star offensive lineman and defensive lineman as well. So that's Friday night. I know you're pumped for it. I know the viewers are pumped for it. The whole county's pumped for it.
Yeah, for sure.
So it will, Les Martin and Brent Allen bring you coverage for the 13th straight year here on the WLAF Tulsa Tire Sports Network. And we can't wait to bring that coverage to you Friday night. Again, here from Cherokee, the score, Cherokee 33, Jacksboro 0. Jacksboro can't eat on this for too long. Knowing head coach Cody Parker, they'll likely talk about it tonight, forget about it ever happened, and get ready tomorrow.
Definitely. Yeah, that's how it usually has been in the past after a loss. Watch the film, do what you need to do, and you come out and you forget about it after that.
So 8 seconds left. Likely the final play from scrimmage for Jacksboro. No, with a snap. It's going to be a pass play. Chapman evading pressure. Not for too long, though, as he is hit hard behind the line for a sack. Hit by number 65, Micah Plyer, and that will end the game. Jacksboro held scoreless tonight against Cherokee. Your final score, Cherokee Yellow Jackets 33, Jacksboro Golden Eagles 0. We'll step aside, talk a little bit about this game, and hear from head coach Cody Parker, and we'll wrap it up from Roane County High School. Again, the score, Cherokee 33, Jacksboro 0. This is Golden Eagle football over the WLAF Tulsa Tire Sports Network.
Smith Metals and Dock Sales has you covered. Whether on land or on water, Smith Metals and Dock Sales will keep you in the dry. Located on the 4-lane across from the high school, Smith Metals and Dock Sales can put a roof on your house, your business, or custom build you a dock. Call 423-562-2676 now for an estimate on your job or to schedule that job. That's Smith Metals and Dock Sales in La Follette.
Folks, this is Mike Green with Hanging by a Thread, and my wife Bridget, and I specialize in caps, wind border caps with your name, your logo on them. We can embroider 1 or 101 or more. Prices start as low as $14. Richardson caps start at $16. Just give me a call at 423-592-1968. We're right here in Jacksboro, 423-592-1968.
Since 1963, CNC Concrete has been serving Campbell County and surrounding areas with the best there is in concrete. The best in rock, the best in rebar, the best in sand, the best in pretty much anything pertaining to concrete. That's CNC Concrete. Bobby Crass is his family's second generation of owning and operating CNC. And as Bobby says, we haul your dreams, the concrete, to your dream home. CNC Concrete is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until the job gets done.
We haul rock at CNC Concrete.
Hi, this is Kimberly Burge here at Burge Screen Printing. We work to bring your idea to reality. We specialize in custom screen printing, direct-to-garment full-color printing for all your apparel needs. We also do full-color printing on signs, banners, and much more.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
Ready to kickstart your fitness journey? At Isaac's Gym, they believe everyone deserves a welcoming space to work on their health and wellness. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Isaac's Gym has something for everyone. Located just over the hill from Gibson Field at JMS, their trainers Kirsten Wynn, Jacob Lasty, and Cassie Kibler are there to guide you, offering personalized workouts that fit your goals. Offering a student-athlete discount, Isaac's Gym is where the Eagles work out. Why wait? Take the first step toward a healthier you by calling 423-494-7934. Scott says, remember, it's guaranteed. Lindsay's has the lowest price on Benjamin Moore paint anywhere in Campbell County. Whether you come in the front door or the back door at Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center, you'll walk out with Benjamin Moore paint for just $19.95 a gallon.
This is Scott Lindsay with Lindsay's Carpet and Paint.
Scott Lindsay and the folks at Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center say that right now is the best time to quickly and economically update your home because Benjamin Moore paint is on sale. Benjamin Moore paint starts at $19.95 a gallon at Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center since 1974. Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center on East Central Avenue in the heart of downtown La Follette, right there between stoplights 7 and 8.
Come see us today.
Celebrating 50 years.
Your downtown tire shop and service center is ready to serve you today. Hensley Tire and Service is on the corner of Beach and Indiana, and whether it's an oil change or more serious work, Hensley Service Team has a bay open and waiting to get you back on the road. Need tires? 1, 2, 3, or 4 or more? Hensley Tire and Service will accommodate you with a great price and super service. Need wheels? See Hensley Tire and Service, La Follette.
Go Cougars!
Smith Metals and Dock Sales has you covered. Whether on land or on water, Smith Metals and Dock Sales will keep you in the dry. Located on the 4-lane across from the high school, Smith Metals and Dock Sales can put a roof on your house, your business, or custom build you a dock. Call 423-562-2676 now for an estimate on your job or to schedule that job. That's Smith Metals and Dock Sales in La Follette.
Tennessee Gas is your family-owned and operated one-stop shop, full-service propane and welding supply company. Whether it's a propane tank swap for changing suppliers or a complete new propane tank and service install, Tennessee Gas does it. See the welding supply showroom. Ask about leased welding gases, ideal for welding or small car shops. Live and local when you call 865-363-8009, and your purchase dollars stay right here at home. Highway 116 on the county line. Tennessee Gas, small enough to know you, large enough to serve you. Keeps your family warm one tank at a time. See the new Gas Logs and Gas Logs fireplace showroom at Tennessee Gas.
Welcome back to Dr. Nat Sugarman Field, Roane County High School. Not the start you wanted from Jacksboro. Your score, Cherokee 33, Jacksboro 0. But Kirby, it was not all negative. Like you told me during break, Campbell County only Jacksboro only held Kingston to 6 points in that second half. So, I mean, Jacksboro kind of caught their stride a little bit as the game went along. The only problem is that first half, they were outscored 26-0, and there's really no coming back.
Right. Again, the positives is what you got to find. You'll turn on the film, find some little mistakes. You're always going to find mistakes when or lose. Nobody's perfect. And you're just going to work on those mistakes and come out. And, your goal would be to be better week 2. They say, I've heard a lot of people say you make the most improvements between week 1 and week 2. So I expect a lot of improvement, and I'll look forward to watching them this year.
And Thursday, not 2 days from now, but next Thursday is game 2. It's Jacksboro at home against Jefferson, a team that always pretty typically athletic, should be a very good football game to watch, to call, and we'll have all the broadcast coverage right here. Audio on, actually, we may be on television for the home games. That's still something we're trying to work out. But for sure, we will have audio coverage Thursday night. Again, not 2 days from now. Next Thursday, 7 o'clock. This is the only 6 o'clock kickoff as well this season. So every other game at 7 o'clock. So it'll be Jacksboro and Oak Ridge Jefferson. Not the Jefferson from Jefferson County. Jefferson of Oak Ridge a couple Thursday nights from now. But as we mentioned, 33-0. We await head coach Cody Parker for an interview before we sign off tonight. Jack Sexton had a couple nice plays, had a nice run or two, had a very good kickoff return. So it's not all negative. And like we said, the defense only holding the Yellow Jackets to 7 points that second half. Did seem as Jacksboro kind of got a little bit more comfortable with the offense as the game went along. And Robert, had a great time with you. We
appreciate the opportunity. Had fun for sure.
We're gonna hand the headset over to Cody Parker, and we will see you on the football field Friday night. Robert, we're joined by head coach Cody Parker. We'll get that headset on, do a quick sound check for you.
Catch my breath.
All right, we're on the air. We're good to go. Can we hear? Let's get a check 1, check 2.
Test.
We got you. So, Coach, obviously, not the start you're wanting out of the team tonight. Just talk just a little bit about what you saw out of your Golden Eagles tonight.
Well, it's easy to sit here and be really negative. I guess the big thing, Clayton, is the way we just were manhandled up front, and that's concerning. But we are going to get there, and I told the kids it's my fault, okay? We weren't ready to play. It's on me, and I mean that. I felt like we showed some signs there in the second half of kind of digging our heels in and being who I think we can be. But when we have opportunities, we got to capitalize. But if we don't win the line of scrimmage, it's going to be tough when you're playing really good teams up front. Because ultimately people can adjust and set a hard edge and make you run between the tackles, and we're just not there yet, and that's okay. It's a long year. I fully anticipate on seeing those guys down there in about 10 weeks. So we know, again, I think I told you in the pregame, we know what they're about. We know how good they are. So for us going forward, we have to work every day to try to get to that level.
So your next game, not 2 days from now, but the next Thursday at home against Jefferson. Can we get a little bit of a scouting report on Jefferson, and what's the week ahead looking like for your Eagles?
We're going to trade tape tonight with Jefferson. They also played tonight. And we're going to come in tomorrow and we're going to work, and we're going to get better, because that's just that's unacceptable. It can't happen. And I say it from a physical standpoint. We just can't allow that to happen. We've got to take a little bit more pride in who we are up front. I think at times there are things that positive things that we did, but we have got a long way to go, and there's going to be growing pains, Clayton. And that's the thing I told our coaches. There are going to be growing pains. I didn't expect this to happen. But we struggled to be consistent tonight, and I think that's the one thing that we have to continue to get better at, is just being consistent in who we are. And We have to continue to find creative ways to get folks involved offensively. But here's the thing, Clayton, it starts up front. I think I told you in the pregame, too, you got to be able to run the ball and you better be able to stop it. And we didn't do either very well tonight, except on the edge. We had a little success on the edge, but between the tackles, we got to become a lot better. And we will, and our kids will work hard. And like I said, this one's on me. I thought we were mentally and physically ready for this, but what you just seen down there was a bunch of grown men that just whipped us, and we got to do better.
Well, Coach, we appreciate the time. We wish you a safe travel back to Campbell County, and we look forward to covering y'all on Thursday. Not this Thursday, next Thursday.
I'm sorry, this is your first introduction to Jacksboro Eagle football. I promise it's not like this every week.
I mean, technically, we had the state championship last year, but yet
maybe it's just me. I kind of feel like that coach from the Water Boy when he's playing the team in the bowl game. He's over there. When I'm playing Cherokee, I just kind of want to blend in. I just feel like they got my number a little bit.
Maybe it's me. I mean, I've announced it twice.
I don't know.
Maybe
it's something, and I got to get it figured out, or it's going to kill me. So.
Well, Coach, we appreciate it. Best of luck next week against Jefferson, and have a safe trip back to Jacksboro.
Sounds good. Thanks, Clayton.
So that will wrap it up for us tonight here from Nat Sugarman Field. Again, your final score, Cherokee 33, Jacksboro 0. For Matthew Moore back in Network Control, for Robert Kirby, this is Clayton Carroll. We'll see you in a couple weeks, and we'll also see you on Friday night, Campbell County and Halls at 7 o'clock on Reynolds Field. That's our next football broadcast, our next Jacksboro broadcast, not this Thursday, but next Thursday at home against Jefferson, also a 7 o'clock tip-off. So thank you for tuning in, and again, thanks to Kit's Body Shop, Smith Metal and Dock Sales, and Hensley's Tire and Service for their coverage of Jacksboro, their support for our coverage of Jacksboro Eagle football all season long. This is Clayton Carroll signing off from Roane County High School. Good night, God bless, and this has been Jacksboro football over the WLAF Tolles Tire Sports Network.
Your downtown tire shop and service center is ready to serve you today. Hensley Tire and Service is on the corner of Beach and Indiana, and whether it's an oil change or more serious work, Hensley's service team has a bay open and waiting to get you back on the road. Need tires? 1, 2, 3, or 4 or more? Hensley Tire and Service will accommodate you with great price and super service. Need wheels? See Hensley Tire and Service, La Follette.
Go Cougars!
Jacksboro Golden Eagle football on WLAF is brought to you by Isaac's Gym, Hensley Tire and Service, Smith Metals and Dock Sales, Tennessee Gas, Charlie's Pizza, Eagle Tire Pros, Hanging by a Thread, CNC Concrete, and by Birch Screen Printing.
This is AMFMTV.com, WLAF, your home of the Eagles.
FM 100.9 WLAF, it's Campbell hosting Hall to open the 50th football season for the Campbell County Cougars on Friday, August 23rd. Campbell County new head football coach Mark Pemberton extends a personal invitation to you to come out and join the fun.
Everybody needs to get down here. I want to see a big student crowd, and I want to see a lot of adults here, and let's pack the place out. Welcome Halls onto the hill.
You're listening to my radio station, WLAF.
Welcome to Lighten Up, brought to you by Compassion International, releasing children from poverty in Jesus' name. Lighten Up is a moment to brighten your day and encourage your walk with Christ. I'm Dr. Wes Stafford, inviting you to join author, speaker, and comedian Ken Davis with this strange but fun story about roadkill.
I have discovered recently, as of last week, that I am allergic to everything. I'm allergic to everything, especially this time of the year when the plants give off all of their stuff and deer die beside the side of the road. I mean, I don't sniff them, but I am allergic to everything. By the way, what made me think of that was you got some here. It must be the time of the year. There's deer dead beside the road. And you got another thing here I don't understand. We're in the middle of nowhere. What's with the traffic jam? 2 miles of cars backed up. I mean, this isn't New York City. 2 miles of car, and my car is stopped by the dead deer.
Roadkill is gross. It reminds us of our own mortality. I don't understand how anyone can enjoy this life without the hope of eternal life. Without that hope, our future is no greater than that deer beside the road. For those who have trusted Christ, the sting and stench of death is gone forever. Lighten up and live.
This has been Lighten Up with Ken Davis. This program is made possible by Compassion International, releasing children from poverty in Jesus' name. Please visit us on the web at compassion.com. I'm Dr. Wes Stafford. On behalf of Compassion International, thanks for listening.
This is Philip Farmer, and you're listening to my radio station, 1450 WLAF.
In the middle of the night, the disciples were wondering why the sea was tossing to and fro. They probably thought they'd drown, but thinking about it now, it was a wonder-working way for God to show. There's a reason for the rain, a chance for Him to say, peace be still, and the wind obey. With every drop that falls, remember through it all, if a storm has come your way, there's a reason for the rain. You know we've all been there, everybody had their share of looking up at cloudy skies. But friend, don't you forget, when you're standing soaking wet, there's a shiny someday coming when you'll find there's a reason for the rain, a chance for Him to say, peace be still, and the wind obey. With every drop that falls, remember through it all, if a storm has come your way, there's a reason for the rain. So when you hear the thunder, don't let it get you down. You're not going under, you're anchored to solid ground. So hold on a little longer, it'll only make you stronger. You know if this is something God allowed, there's a reason for the rain. There's a reason for the rain. A reason for the rain, a chance for Him to say, peace be still, and the wind obey. With every drop that falls, remember through it all, if the storm has come your way. Yes, a reason for the rain.
about Mary and her little lamb with a fleece as white as snow. Let me tell you my story about a man from glory who died so we could go free. You can't read about him in schools or see him in the news. Let me take the time to tell you his story.
God is not dead, he's alive and well. Reality, no fairy tale like yesterday. Today he's the same. There is still power when you speak his name. His story's not just fictional pages. He is the king, called the rock of all ages. It's not a myth, he's something you can feel.
My God is real. You've heard there's no heaven, there is no hell, and you wonder what you should believe. You've heard people say there's no God, no way you could be free. Though my eyes have not seen him, my ears have not heard. Inside, I know what I feel. I'll stand up and say there's no way you can doubt the fact that he's real.
God is not dead, he's alive and well. Reality, no fairy tale like yesterday. Today he's the same. There is still power when you speak his name. His story's not just fictional pages. He is the king, called the rock of all ages. It's not a myth, he's something you can feel.
My God is real.
God is not dead, he's alive and well. A reality, no fairy tale like yesterday. Today he's the same. There is still power when you speak his name. His story's not just fictional pages. He is the king, called the rock of all ages. It's not a myth, he's something you can feel. My God is real. My God is real. It's not a myth, he's something you can feel. My God is real.
Now is the time to make the right decision. It's a choice that only you can make.